say does that?
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players all collectively put together are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Batum. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low.
Wiggins just has to stay aggressive, a guy who can score from anywhere.
For 3, Murray. Warriors with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. As quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Green finds Curry. Wiseman with the ball. Thompson for the triple. Batum grabs the miss. Inside. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
Always been a big part of Nicholas Batum's game is that court vision and passing ability.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Curry looking around from downtown. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. Curry against Young. Green with a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Different look here for the Warriors. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. The 3 from Poole. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Poole. And a quick look at some of the numbers for DeJounte Murray. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Outside Holiday. Kaminsky is screen on Wiggins. Bogdanovich passes to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Goes up on the wing, and Poole gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Kaminsky. To the paint. And it's denied. Now here's Kuminga. Defense right on him. Here's Wiggins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich. The three.
Since that trade out of Minnesota, Andrew Wiggins has really stepped up his ability on the defensive end of the floor.
So at the end,
Give it up for your Warriors U15.
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Kuminga out there with James Wiseman. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trail by 5. And Brent, unfortunately, the young career of James Wiseman has been plagued by injury.
It's been really tough, Kevin, with that meniscus injury, 39 games into his career. He had his surgery, and then he was trying to come back, and multiple setbacks in his pathway to try to get back on the floor and become an impact player as the first overall pick a couple years ago. It kept him out the entirety of last season. Hopefully, this is the year where we see him fully healthy.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Thompson passes to Kuminga. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Kuminga's got his first basket of the night.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry is inside. Covered by Johnson. There's the triple. The kick out to Poole. Passes it to Thompson. There's the three. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. You're scratching your head to that turnover.
Different look here for the Warriors. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. The pass to DiVincenzo. And Green now, top of the key. Shoots over Batum. And they recover it. DiVincenzo finds Green. On the wing, Wiggins. Coming off a solid outing against Portland.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Outside Holiday. Nice move. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Wiggins from outside. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Holiday kicks to Hunter. Atlanta again missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Wiggins, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Hunter. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The kick out to Poole. The 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to.
Now let's go ahead and recognize. Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Johnson, and it's Batum in at the small forward position. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Green, the pass to Curry. From deep three-point range, kept alive. Another shot. And Wiseman puts it in. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
On its way from Young for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. For 3, connects from three-point range. Curry's got 6.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Young dishes to Murray. Over Thompson. Murray, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Brent?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Green kicks to Wiseman. Golden State moving it around. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 2. Kuminga, no good. The Hawks trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young pass to Murray. Johnson surveying the floor. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Some changes for Golden State. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Wiseman. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Johnson. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Murray. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Trae Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo against Hunter. Holiday, no one around him. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Poole. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors leading by 10. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Over Holiday. The shot by Curry, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along.
Right, offensively. Okay,
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trail by 10. You'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Poole. Thompson sets the pick for Poole. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Young sets a screen for Murray. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Thompson. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Right wing. On the wing, Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Young. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Wiggins left side. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Young outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Murray looking around. It's not going to go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Feeds to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And Wiggins, right now, it's a buffet out there. He's getting everything he wants in spoonfuls.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 15. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
How about the Warriors 16 delegation? Give them a hand.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 9 points for Trae Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Driving to the basket. And finished off by Wiseman.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
On the wing, Wiggins launches a 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Stephen, big win here at home. How important is that momentum from playing a game like tonight?
We just needed to win tonight. I mean, that was big for our morale in our locker room. And, you know, we got to practice today tomorrow to watch the film and keep getting better. It does feel good to win. But
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
So you better buzz. Finish you really want to us. Yeah. Everybody tough. Today gotta go and see the better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I